Hello, everyone. MB Geeks, let's talk. This is just going to be real quick, no intro, outro. I tell you what, though, the more I watch some of my favorite channels with this whole fallout with G4, it just amazes me. So, Frosk, as most of you know, threw a fit about 2 weeks ago. Then put out tweets saying, hey, contact my agent. And then thought nobody would do it. Well, apparently a lot of big names did. Yellow Flash, Geeks and Gamers Jeremy, The Quartering. I wouldn't be surprised if Doomcock. I know Gary from Neurotic did. I haven't heard anything from them yet about getting a response, although it seems that Frosk has done a massive deletion of her fucking tweets. I mean, she went in and deleted tweet. I'm wondering, is she doing this because she wants to, or is she doing this because the company is like, shut your fucking mouth? Because I want to point out, in the 2 weeks, G4, as I have posted on Twitter, lost 6,000 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. Has not gained a significant amount back from that. Whereas you have people like The Quartering, who has over 1 million people sub to his channel, gained 10,000 in that same time frame. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers fucking got 11,000. Gary from Neurotic got 7,000. Coincidence? I think not. Because she went after her core audience, which was really stupid. And then her core audience also happens to be, many of them, I'm assuming, are fans of some of these other big channels on YouTube, some of these other big geek channels. And they called her out, and we've been posting videos. I've been posting videos about it on my small stream. People like Jeremy, Gary, and Yellow Flash and The Quartering, they're talking about it. And they're bigger, and they have a much bigger audience. And they're seeing this, and they're seeing this stuff, and they're seeing us present. It's like, you're fake. You're not a fucking geek. You're not even really a gamer. See, at least I'm a geek, but I know I'm not a gamer. I never claimed to be a gamer. I play video games, but I'm no gamer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm a Star Wars geek. I'm a Star Trek geek in a few other areas. But, one of the things about our geek culture is we're so diverse that we have such a platform of wonderful things we love that even if we don't love something, we can enjoy it and like it and listen to what somebody else enjoys about it. I don't know much about Warhammer or Warhammer. Is it 30K, 3K? I don't remember. I'm not a big fan of certain sci-fi shows, but it is fun sometimes when you get to talk to people and they explain to you what they love about the show. That's the whole point of our inclusivity. And she basically went out there and said, hey, if you're a certain type of person, peace out in the geek culture. Not because they did anything illegal or they did anything wrong, just because she went on a rant and everybody called her ass out on it. Which it still begs the question, why did she go on this fucking rant? Did she just have self-conscious issues? I don't know. She's right about one thing. She ain't bangable. It's got little to do with her face. It's got more to do with her dress, her appearance, and her fucking attitude. I mean, my God. So it seems like this drama is just going to keep going. I don't know why. She won't just shut her mouth. But as long as she keeps running it and keeps going on Reddit and keeps putting stuff on tweets and trying to call people out, I'm going to say this, Frosk. Either stand your damn ground and stand by what you said and have those debates, or own up to the fact that you fucked up, insulted the majority of your core audience, and apologize, and then fucking move on. It's kind of as simple as that. And I like what Jeremy said. he said on a Twitter when I saw his thing, he said something about, I'm a Trump supporter. Do you want me there? Because it's like, are you really inclusive? I know people who voted for Biden. I know liberals. I know conservatives. I know independents, or I hate using that term, and we're all in the geek culture. Occasionally we'll talk politics, but mostly we just want to fucking talk about geek stuff. Science fiction, fantasy, games, movies, that kind of shit. We're not in this area to fucking talk politics all day. And people like this, when they come in and they want to try and change our culture and say, oh, well, you did everything wrong. After, by the way, you are on a show. You're basically repeating a show that was once on, that was popular. So you're riding on the backs of a popular show in the past and then bitching at a lot of the people who were probably watching that fucking show back then. We're geeks. And I mean, geeks, we're all ages. So she didn't just insult a young group of audience. You have some people who the first game system they played on was the PlayStation 4. And then you have people like me and others who our first game system was an Atari 2600, some even sooner than that. We're a very large demographic. So she should probably have taken that into account. She hasn't. She seems very young and very incoherent on what she knows about geek culture. And I find it very hard to believe that she was even a fan of G4 back in the day when she talked about the previous two female co-hosts and how they weren't there to be easy on the eyes. Yeah, they were. They most certainly were, and they knew that, and they embraced it. Frosk, embrace your fucking strengths or shut the fuck up. Stand by what you said or apologize. Have those damn debates. I'd love to see you. I'd love to see her have a debate with Jeremy or Gary or even the guy from the quartering. Those three guys, I would love to see individual interviews. Not all three of them versus one, but I'd love to see that interview if it ever happens. And that's it, folks.